Released by Konami in 2001 on the Game Boy Advance, Castlevania Circle of the Moon would take place in between Castlevania Symphony of the Night and Castlevania Legacy of Darkness, but in an alternate timeline. Directed by Shigeru Umazaki, the game features a dual setup system for the player to customize and upgrade their whip and magic on the fly by altering effects and attributes. The story only gets larger from here, so let's cut it down to size with RECAPitation. As the game begins, it's the year 1830 as worshippers of chaos gather at an old Austrian castle under the leadership of Camilla, a loyal minion of Dracula, in a ritual to resurrect him. The off-cycle revival succeeds as Dracula takes form, though notes he lacks his full power. Camilla quickly replies they are preparing another ritual to address that, but they are suddenly interrupted by a man named Baldwin, who Dracula recognizes as one of the vampire killers that sealed him. Accompanied by Morris is his son Hugh and his friend Nathan Graves, both accomplished hunters, but dismissed just as quickly by Dracula, who easily breaks the floor beneath them, sending them tumbling down into the dark abyss. Recovering from the fall, the boys are fine, though Hugh insists on going back to help his father and tells Nathan to flee. Gripping his magical hunter whip, Nathan refuses to give up finding their master too, and treks out on his own, imbuing the whip with various elements or morphing it into various forms. Climbing up through the cavernous catacombs, Nathan unleashes his powerful magic on a fearsome Cerberus who responds in kind. Using his brain and others, Nathan progresses upwards back into the castle where a rogue Necromancer is impressed he survived the drop. It teases that they captured Morris and will sacrifice his soul to restore Dracula's true power and only await the next full moon to perform the ritual. As the vampire hunter repels his attack, Nathan reveals the Bone Devil hiding underneath and smites it, swearing to save his master next and wondering where Hugh is. Moving on to the machine tower next, Nathan finds a mechanical maze marred by Medusa heads and monstrous marksmen, striking down a sturdy steel golem in his way. He spots Hugh, but is shocked his friend accuses him of trying to steal his glory, aggressively declaring he will defeat Dracula before running off. While jumping up to a chapel tower, Nathan catches up to Hugh as he loses a fight against a massive Adremalech, taking over the battle and cutting off the head of the colossal demon. Unfortunately, he was not thankful, claiming the victory credit goes more to the whip's power than Nathan's own ability. He adds Nathan never beat him in training, and yet is still seething with jealousy that his father chose Nathan to be the successor to the Hunter Whip. He recounts how both of their parents worked together to banish Dracula, but because Nathan's parents died, rationalizes Morris felt sorry for him, storming off. Descending into the dismal depths of the deadly dungeon, Nathan drops down to the underground gallery to duel with a duo of decaying zombie dragons that try to devour everything, including each other. Sprinting across crumbling bridges, Nathan pushes aside crates in the storehouse of Camilla's castle, coming up against Dracula's servant Death, sending sickles his way. After the Grim Reaper changes into a scythe-armed aberration, Nathan banishes the monster before punching levers to pass through the sewers and waterways. He is soon met by Camilla, taking credit for Dracula's return, commenting that the world is no more hellish than it already is, populated by selfish, ugly people. She wishes for the world to reflect that darkness, asking Nathan to embrace the same, mentioning Hugh already has. Assuming a demonic form, she still fails to stop the vampire hunter but spits back that he's too late to stop the ritual or save his friends as the full moon grows closer. Arriving at the top of the castle, Nathan crosses a red-carpeted hallway to see Hugh waiting for him, blade drawn and eager to defeat him and prove his superiority to his father. Realizing his friend is mind-controlled by Dracula, Nathan duels and defeats his fellow hunter, knocking him back to his senses, and Hugh apologizes for his repressed rage and deep-rooted envy taking over his mind. Opening up, he admits his feelings were honest, as he was afraid of being perceived as worthless by his father and needed to be recognized, but thinks now that his father noticed this dark weakness. Admitting Nathan is better and worthy of the whip, Hugh accepts his father's decision and trusts Nathan to save Morris now. Preparing for battle, Nathan enters an arena, overcoming the brutal gauntlet, and after gearing up, enters a ceremonial room to confront Dracula. The Vampire Lord recognizes his strength for making it this far, using his sorcery and dominance over creatures of the night to battle the hunter. Beaten back, Dracula cries out for his full power, trying to escape as Morris tells Nathan to finish him off now as Hugh enters to rescue his father. Following the Dark Lord, Nathan clashes with the demonic form of Dracula, edging out a win, though Dracula shoots back he will never truly be gone so long as there is darkness in the hearts of mankind. Nathan counters there will always be someone there to stop him, watching him dissolve away before escaping the collapse. As the game ends, Nathan, Hugh, and Morris look on as the castle crumbles, as Morris thanks Nathan for a job well done and recognizes him as a true hunter. He also thanks his son, but points out he must begin his training again, and Hugh agrees to the opportunity to remake himself. As the sun rises on a new day, Hugh warns Nathan he'll catch up to him soon, and Nathan laughs that he looks forward to it. Castlevania Circle of the Moon has enjoyed the success of selling over 1 million copies worldwide. What do you think of this game that sold very well yet was removed from the main continuity? If you enjoyed the recap, then leave a like, and big thanks to the patron and channel member hunters. Check out the links in the description for ways to support the channel or places like my Discord server. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next battlefield.